Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been about 2 days since I've made a video. Still sober, don't have to worry about that. Did start my new job yesterday. Did have a day off today because, well, there's a little bit of a schedule change, but I'll be back to work for the next 3 days for evening shifts, pulling from about 3 in the afternoon till about 1 a.m. each day, so it's no big deal. So that's kind of what I prefer. Need to get those hours in there so that way I can pay that rent and still be able to get these videos out to you. Now, with that in mind, with these videos, these both my channels, the gaming channel that hasn't been released yet, which I'll talk about that a little bit down the road here in a bit, but both channels are being totally revamped. The idea and the image that I had for this channel is just not working out. I'm gonna burn myself out, and plus I'm not making any content that's even worth watching. I mean, who really wants to watch 5+ videos of me just showing up going, yeah, things are great and I've made an update to this channel that you haven't seen yet, but talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, nobody wants to listen to that bullshit. Hell, even I didn't even like making that shit. So channel's going for a complete total revamp. So now, as of November 1st, there's going to be a video out once a week. That's it. So that way I can focus more on editing content, as well as being able to socialize with you guys a little bit more. So that way you guys have a little bit more to bounce off of and, you know, start being able to make some comments, things of that nature. And I have been receiving comments and suggestions from all of you, and thank you for all your help, and thank you for, participating. It really does mean a lot, and it helps this channel out a lot as well. And excuse me. And with that, I also had a couple of delays because I had to fix my entire home network. I've been sitting on a router for a couple of months now that I just never bothered hooking up because I was just too lazy, really. So finally, the other day, I got around to setting that up, and after Comcast wanted to basically bend me over and try to stick it up there, I actually got everything handled myself and got that taken care of. So now I've got my signal boosted. Everything's going fine with that. Um, I haven't really been able to game for the last couple of days due to work and things of that nature and other outside things. But fuck you, Rockstar. For the last 2 days, when I've been trying to play Red Dead Redemption, I haven't been able to call a horse. Yeah, I go to my stables, I designate it to another horse, if that menu works, because, well, normally when you call for another horse, it puts a check mark on there, and then you get about a minute to 2 minutes of that other horse cooling down. I couldn't even switch horses. It wouldn't let me call a horse, wouldn't let me do anything. I played it a little bit this morning. My horse showed up. So whatever was going on either seems to be fixed, or I don't know what it was, but yeah, fuck you, Rockstar, for that one. And also, by the way, fuck you for not adding zombies to regular single player or even general multiplayer, but instead you want to push zombies with shotguns in a multiplayer PvP match. What about those of us that hate PvP? I don't like griefers. I don't like PvP. Sure, I can shoot another player in the head from 30 yards out if I really choose to, but I'm not going to because I don't care. But instead, I like the aspect of, hey, it'd be nice that we could run around and maybe just randomly zombie hordes would show up over the hills in the Great Plains, and start terrorizing the bison or some shit. That would be awesome, you know? I mean, obviously, you can't just have them spawn like that because, multiplayer and things like that. Because, I mean, who wants to be just cruising around and suddenly just poof, a swarm of zombies spawn around them? Although that would be damn hilarious. Just right up there with anytime you get electrocuted, or not electrocuted, but hit by lightning. So, now, as for the other channel, the gaming channel, it's going to have roughly, I'm going to try to do at least one video a week, but if I can't, I'm going to do at least one video every 2 weeks, so that way I can make that content a little smoother, make that a little bit more entertaining to watch. And I'm not going to make 45, 50-minute videos or anything like that. They're probably going to be cut down to 10 to 15 minutes, so that way I can edit them down, condense them, make them a bit more entertaining. They will more than likely have commentary with them, because I do need to learn that aspect as well to be able to talk to my audience. And I've spent so many years playing games by myself and staying quiet that I think I've kind of lost that aspect, so I do need to work on that. But with that announced, There will be a live event come this Halloween. The channel, Jay's Backwoods Games, is officially going to be open on Halloween. I am going to be doing some live streaming on Halloween to open that up. All horror games, all horror survival. If there's any other games you would like to see, because I am off all day that day, so I just plan on just doing whatever needs to be done for that channel to get it up and running and out and done. So if there's any games you would like to see on this particular channel, or even like to see played live that day, I can put it in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to see. Right now is in line is Layers of Fear 1 and 2, Outlast 1 and 2, the Aliens game, which it's a first-person horror survival. I've never really put a whole lot of time into it, so I'm kind of actually excited about doing that one because I want to go through that with you guys as well for the ones that'll be watching. So that's out. That's out. That's it. That's done. It's going to be open Halloween, so on and so forth. I will be speaking with my artist this evening. I spoke with her earlier today. We're going to have all the artwork done. It's going to be good. So keep an eye out for that, and I will be posting here within the next day or two a premiere to remind you guys that it will be opening Saturday, just so that way you guys can put it on notification. Excuse me. With that, new job's going great. Have you guys heard about this new Saved by the Bell reboot? This is something a little interesting. I saw the trailer for it. I don't know if you guys have yet or not, but if you haven't, make sure you Google it. All I can say is there's a couple of good jokes in there, not many, but there's one good one involving Mario Lopez. I won't ruin it for you. It's near the end of the trailer, so you'll like that one. But I can definitely say I'm glad I grew up in the era that I did, because if I'd grown up with the Saved by the Bell that they have now compared to what my generation grew up with, oh, it wouldn't have been good. It's not gonna last. This is definitely a nostalgia trip, trying to aim for a newer audience. And hey, it may work for that newer audience, but for those of us that grew up with the original cast and everything of that nature, I don't think it's going to touch quite the same bases, but who knows? Maybe just for us, they'll have those jokes in there that represent not only the good old days, but maybe some of the ups and downs of their own personal careers as well. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Kapowski. All right. Well, like I said, it's been a couple of days since I've made a video. Been busy. Plus, I also need a little bit of content to talk about. Still got some more stuff to talk about, but I'm going to wait until another video on down the road. But if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that like and notification bell, so that way you're up to date on all future videos. If you are subscribed and watching, thank you so much. Hopefully these videos are getting a little bit more entertaining. As time goes on and the production value goes up, because I already have new camera in line for being replaced. I'm also going to have a new backdrop. I'm going to have a choice of black, white, and green screen. I'm also going to be investing in an entire total light kit, and I hope to have all of this done by the end of this year, if not sooner, so that way the production value is at least a little better, and as well as the video itself. But it's gonna take some time, because I just can't shell out that much money that quickly and, still be able to pay rent, bills, keep my pets fed, things of that nature. So thanks guys for tuning in. As you can see, I'm relaxed today. I'm not sitting around in jeans, t-shirt, feeling like I'm all sweaty. No. After this video, I'm going to do a little bit of editing for it, but in the meantime, I'm going to go right back into gaming, so that way I can just relax. Which also I want to say, hey, Pickle Man, we knocked that out today. What we've been working on is we've been getting back into the Division 2, and they have what's called the Summit. It's 100 floors of a tower, and you have to clear all 100 floors. Now, you can take saved breaks every 10th floor after a boss fight, but anywhere in between, you can't. At first, we knocked out the first 21st floors, and then That was about 2-3 days ago, give or take. Well, today we went in and we knocked it all the way out from floor 21 all the way to 71. So we have a few more floors left over, and then we're going to upgrade our gear a little bit more, and then who knows, maybe even try again and crank it up for the difficulties for that sweet, sweet loot. But it's been a fun day on gaming. Hopefully we do get to finish that out tonight. If not, I'll definitely have to get it done within the next week. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you soon.